Hello everyone, I am Luke, and welcome to the 141st Battle of the Promethean Directive, where we have the 2nd and 4th Fleet of the Auldric Crown up against the submarine force consisting of these stingrays from the Ionian Kingdom. This is some very advanced technology. Meanwhile, the most advanced technology on this side is this ironclad. And all of the rest of the things are ships of the line and frigates and whatnot, which are woefully ill-suited to endure torpedoes. But I do believe some of them have been outfitted with the ability to hit submarines in order to make this battle somewhat interesting. But we will see. There's some damage over here. Could have been a full kill. Looks like it, actually. Yeah, we will have to see whether or not the Crown can pull it off. They have a big cost advantage here, but they're obviously up against subs, which are harder to hit when your ships are like this. But they can be hit. There's another decent hit. Looks like that one's been forced to slow down and or surface. Oh, it's dead in the water. AI dead. There you go. Oh, bit of friendly fire there with the torpedo. And an AI dead on the Auldric side. The surprise has been AI sniped. Cored straight through the middle. Their captain was standing in the wrong spot, I guess. There goes the stingray. And another one. Okay, the Auldric Crown are scoring some good hits. Just one ship has had to die so far for their current level of success. There goes another one. Oh, there goes a Reliance though. Ate a few too many torpedoes. Oh, and it's just non-existent below the waterline. Big yikes. This Reliance is also eating it pretty bad. Ooh, that was a close near miss with that cram. The other fire has exposed the innards, and they are pretty minimal. Very utilitarian, just a bunch of steam power and torpedo tube. Yep. And are we actually up against the edge of the world? No, it's just a vertical drop. Okay. That Reliance is still not looking good. The other two are doing better though. But the number of stingrays getting killed has slowed. Although this one here has been disabled, which is... or partly disabled, has been stopped anyways. And I don't know why. Has part of the steam train been destroyed? Yeah, it's lost half of the steam power. And it's slowly floating up to the surface. The stingray over here, not what I wanted. It's looking a bit worse for wear. It's got a hole in the pressure hull, but the boilers are serving as its armor currently. That Reliance is not looking great. Still fighting though. Oh, there goes the infallible ironclad. Turns out that having iron on top of the water does not protect you from torpedoes underneath the water. Rest in peace, that marvel of modern technology. Oh, and there goes a stingray in the meantime. Checking up on the map, we now have 9 stingrays up against a majority of the ships. We start with 15 stingrays. Now we have 8 once this guy despawns. So thus far, for losing 3 ships, the Auldric Crown has taken out 7 submarines. Oh, that's not good. Goshawks, that's not good at all. Only thing worse than getting torpedoed is getting torpedoed while you're ramming your sister ship. This battle's about to get expensive. Or at least a little bit more expensive. The spares are pretty cheap compared to some of the other ones. Actually, they're all pretty cheap. I think the Reliance is maybe they're all pretty cheap. The benefits of being made out of wood. Okay, that Goshawk despawned. So add 1 more casualty. This stingray is dodging and weaving. Close one. Hope this one could not dodge and weave though. Scratch 1 more stingray. And scratch 1 more Goshawk. That's the one that got rammed earlier. It's now sunk a little bit too deep. So you can actually be here for one of the stingrays getting killed. I've seen it happen from further away. But we've yet to see a critical hit land. Okay, looks like in the low 90s, high 80s, they're starting to get destabilized. But target prio may have shifted to the other one. Okay, the retreat condition Ionia sent to me, or not Ionia, Auldric sent to me was they should attempt to retreat if over 1/3 of the fleet has been lost, which has happened, and the battle is losing. I feel like they're winning, but it's not by a large margin. If we look at the AI menu, we're down to just 7 stingrays, so less than half. Meanwhile, you've got severely damaged Reliance, okay Goshawk and Sparrowhawk, somewhat damaged Sparrowhawk, good Goshawk, pretty damaged Reliant. Yeah, I think I should. If they get the opportunity to retreat, they probably should. I can't give them the AI setting because they're in a faction spawn and they don't have a retreat setting. Possibly because they use a really labyrinthine sailing breadboard. Ooh, yeah. This was close to being a victory. I think I'm gonna need to try and get out of here. Alright. Over on... Oh. There goes the Reliance. One of them. Okay. These 4 ships are maybe not the Reliance, are far enough they can retreat should they want to. Unfortunately, the Goshawks and the Sparrowhawks are meant to be the ones that will fight to keep the other battles, or the other ships in the battle. But they just happen to be the ones furthest away. Yeah, I think this Reliance here is going to go down to actually allow the other Reliance and Hawks to escape. Yeah, it looks like just one of the Stingrays is going after these 5 ships. Make that 2. The other ones are after the Reliance. Well, that Reliance. And even this guy's kind of undecided. Oh, there goes one Stingray. Let me follow this guy. Hope a skip is the last thing you want. Alright, if that Reliance can survive one more torpedo salvo, it will escape. And I will also withdraw these 4. And it'll have to leave the other Reliance to its fate. Or if there doesn't happen to be another torpedo salvo soon. Which it looks like there is not. That'll be the closest one, but it's quite a ways out. Oh, one more Stingray dead. Oh, there was the torpedo salvo that came for this guy. Okay, we are down to 5 Stingrays. Chat, would you consider this that Auldric Crown are losing the battle or winning the battle? If they're losing, I'll retreat them. If they're winning, they can keep fighting. That's the pertinent analysis. Actually, let me roll for Captain Confidence here. Okay, the Captain is not confident, or the Commodore, probably of the Sparrowhawks, is not confident. I will thus withdraw 2 Sparrowhawks at 75 and 2 Goshawks at 87. And we'll have to see what the Reliance can do with its limited remaining health. Probably not a lot. There it goes. Okay, the Reliance is defeated, and thus ends this Auldric squadron. Now we're going to have to go on to part 2, because a 3rd fleet gets to intercept these guys. The battle continues now with the 1st fleet of the Auldric Crown getting intercepted by the continuing submarines, which have all surfaced. Do they not have an AI for how to deal with... Or do they freak out when stuff gets spawned? Or if there's a gap in having enemies? I don't know. This guy's fine, mostly. Are they out of materials? No. Huh. Alright. I am just gonna respawn the 5 Stingrays because they weren't hardly damaged anyways. But I gotta repair these guys first. Although I will leave the one that's underwater death spiraling. Where is GSO 1 block? Not the Stingray, the Stingray. The battle... The battle now continues with the 1st fleet from the Auldric Crown, which has now been intercepted by the continuing Stingrays, most of which got respawned because they for some reason porpoised up out of the water, and that was not meant to happen. But one of them has already been killed, and we'll have to see how long the other 4 last. gotta say, the first deployment of these ironclads has been a poor one. Because they got iron above the water and not below the water, and they're only facing below the water damage. Oh, one more stingray is gone though. That leaves just 3 left. I do like these torpedoes. They're decode, I've mentioned this before I think, to look like ancient Greek rams that you'd see on the front of a ship, but now they're self-propelled. Oh, these ones are running deeper. Are they going after the ship of the line? Yes. Boom. Oh, shots are getting close. Bit of damage. Lost its rudder. Oh, that is a very big shot. Let's try. Okay, the other one is now taking the fire. This is super tense. And nothing is happening. Okay, this infallible over here is getting hurt pretty bad. Ooh. That was something valuable. But it is still fighting back. Oh, there goes one more stingray. Our local one has fired his torpedoes just a little bit too close. There are now 2 stingrays left, by my count. This one and one that is far away and immobilized. So I will stick with this one and see if I can actually catch one of these getting killed on camera. Oh. Bit of a hit there. Bit more damage. 94%. More shots ripping in. It's pretty shallow at this point. That was just a regular cannonball. That was a vanilla simple weapon. Oh, cram came close. Eventually, this stingray will take a hit. Eventually. Okay, that other stingray is still in play. This one is now down to 93, taking some more flesh wounds. Oh, some more consistent hits there. Somebody's hitting it with some faster rate of fire stuff. Oh, okay. One good hit. This is epic submarine battle moments, everyone. This is one heroic stingray captain, though. He's still fighting on. For all he knows, all of his allies are dead. It's just him. Lost its rudder. No retreat now. Although somehow it can still maneuver roll. I don't know if it has thrusters or if it just has like 3 rudders. Just getting as close as they can to that ship of the line, which is at 91%. Surely they'll get a critical hit at some point. just the curse of whatever submarine I'm following just never gets critically hit. It's possible. Still that other stingray at long range. It's disabled, we can call the battle once this guy's dead. But otherwise we'll swap over to him in a minute. Should this stingray ever get killed? Oh! There we go, I think. Yep, health blow 80 and sinking. And meanwhile, we've got a Victorious at 90, Infallible 94, or Goshawk vibing. Infallibles at 87, Victorious at 81. And that last stingray is way over here and seemingly disabled. Yeah, we'll auto-kill that guy. Okay, that is the end of this one. Those submarines have destroyed almost all of 2 fleets and done noticeable damage to this one, but they will leave here victorious with all of the submarines sank. Thank you all for watching.